Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission, to explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Load a previously saved game.
Our orders are to proceed to the Delphi system, Captain. Hailing frequencies are open.
The Delphi system is not far from Romulan space.
Let's not make any accusations without proof, Mr. Spock.
I make no accusations, Captain. I am simply pointing out relevant information based on the most logical hypothesis available. I would not recommend drawing a definite conclusion from it.
Arming weapons. Raising shields.
Captain, at our current speed of warp 7, I expect to enter the Delphi system in 8 minutes.
Captain, I just started getting the oddest noise on all channels. It sounds like some sort of insect drone.
Let's hear it, Lieutenant.
An object is approaching the Enterprise.
On screen. Mr. Spock, is that what I think it is?
Sensors indicate that it is an authentic Earth warplane, circa 1917, belonging to the nation of Germany. Its appearance is identical to a Fokker DR-1. Sensors also indicate an immense power source and one life form.
We are being hailed.
This is Baron Trelane von Gothnes of the German Air Circus. I have identified you as an enemy aircraft. You have 10 seconds to surrender before I blow you out of the sky.
Yep, he's back. Trelane, aka the Proto-Q. He was sort of Q before Q even existed.
Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the last of you. Stop playing games, Trelane. Leave my ship alone. We surrender. Trelane, triplanes didn't have radios during the First World War. Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the last of you. Trelane, triplanes didn't have radios during the First World War. Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the last of you. Trelane, triplanes didn't have radios during the First World War. Trelane, but I thought we'd seen the... Stop playing games, Trelane. Leave my ship alone. We surrender. Trelane, Trelane, but I thought...
Captain Kirk, that is not the way for mortal enemies to greet each other on the field of battle. Of course suppose you hadn't seen the last of me. I am Trelane, the humble Baron of Gothas.
Humility is not something that I would associate with you, Trelane. I suppose we're going to get another tantrum from a runaway child with too much power for his own good. Mortal enemies? When are you going to grow up, Trelane? Humility is not something that I would associate with you, Trelane.
Oh, this is wonderful. The sarcastic banter of determined foes just before a battle that only one of them will survive.
Put an end to this farce at once, Trelane. You have a way of trying my patience. Go home, Trelane, before you get in trouble again.
My dear Captain Kirk, I'm not the one who is in trouble.
Sensors indicate he is closing on us. I would extrapolate that he intends to fire on us.
Raise shields, evasive maneuvers.
Raising shields.
Our weapons are locked, Kidman.
There we go. Now we have photon torpedoes, boy. White mouse one when it's on screen, the photons don't seem to okay, I did fire something. gotta try and turn from there.
Don't celebrate too soon, Mr. Chekhov. Trelane is like a bad penny. He keeps turning up where he's not wanted.
The triplane has reformed.
It is hailing us again, sir.
Kirk, you cheated! You cheated!
I beat you fair and square, Trelane. Now leave my ship alone. Don't be such a poor loser, Trelane. Your quarrel is with me, Trelane, not my ship. If you're going to punish anyone, punish me. I beat you fair and square, Trelane. Now leave my ship alone. Your quarrel is with me, Trelane, not my ship. If you're going to punish anyone.
Oh, you will be punished, Captain. I shall show you and your closest officers that cheaters never prosper.
We have been unconscious for a considerable length of time, Captain. This is Lieutenant Commander Ellis, First Officer and Security Chief of the USS Zimbabwe.
Hello, Mr. Ellis. Where is your captain?
He was in sickbay at the time that triplane attacked us. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my god, his voice is so fabulous.
What is going on, Commander, is a gentleman named Trelane, an immature child of a race with vast powers. Somehow he acquired an unhealthy fascination with human military history. Last time we encountered him, he had an interest in the Napoleonic era.
It would appear, Captain, that his awareness of human history has advanced to the level of your First World War.
If it advances any further.
Not only do we need to escape this place, but we need to find a way to discourage Trelane's interest in war once and for all.
How did you escape from him last time, Captain?
His parents appeared and punished him. I doubt that we can rely on such an intervention a second time.
Okay. It's been a while since I played this, but I think I remember what to do. Oh, well, at least he gave us all our stuff.
Ordinary straw, Captain. The tricorder detects no unusual properties. It would appear to be an...
Of course it's a crate. It looks like a crate, feels like a crate. What else could it be?
Doctor, we are dealing with an entity who is capable of sustaining an artificial atmosphere on a planet and then flying that planet around the universe like a starship.
Spock's right, Bones. When we're dealing with Trelane, we need all the information that we can get. Something that looks trivial might be the key to defeating him and saving the Enterprise.
And the Zimbabwe.
Nobody cares about the Zimbabwe red shirt.
A wooden barrel containing nothing. The tricorder... It would appear to be...
Okay, whatever. This one.
It would appear...
Yeah, that's kind of useless stuff. What about the bulb?
This light bulb is an anachronism. Although its light output is typical of period lighting sources, it is far more energy efficient and encased in shatterproof glass.
Trelane was never very good at getting the fine details right.
A correct observation, Doctor. The tricorder detects...
Okay, nothing. Let's get some straw.
You pick up a stick.
The barrel is rather bulky.
The crate is much too heavy to take. The crate is too... The crate is open. It is full of bottles of Himrick schnapps.
This one.
The crates are nailed shut.
Okay, that's useless.
The crates are...
Okay, whatever. Get a bottle of booze.
You have taken several bottles of schnapps.
Okay, several.
You already have...
Okay. If I remember correctly, gotta do this. Look.
You cover the straw.
And then use this.
What's going on here? We should leave this building immediately. The proximity of this fire to a large concentration of alcohol puts us at considerable risk.
No doubt. But first, swap. Thank you.
I thought that was my job.
No. Get him to...
No effect.
Somebody help him out. Oh, the hell, will they just leave?
The building is structurally sound, Captain. I doubt that it would collapse, but as a precaution, I would not enter it again.
Oh, no shit.
But where are we, Mr. Spock?
Isn't it obvious? In trouble.
Do you have a problem, Mr. Ellis?
Yeah, he obviously does.
Yes, sir, I have a problem. His name was...
Oh.
The Baron does not appreciate vagrants.
Elder abuse.
Why that?
Mr. Spock. Okay.
I'm the closest one to him. You keep an eye out for any of his friends.
Oh, okay. I guess Kirk wants to do this. Boom. Deal.
Having fun, Jim? A human. His hip is broken, Jim. He needs our help. That should fix the hip problem. He should rest. Thank goodness Trelane didn't take the tranquilizers from my med kit. He'd probably be too tired to talk much.
Thank you for helping me. If only I had something to repay you.
You could tell us where we are.
You are the American pilot, Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk, the leader of the famous Enterprise Squadron.
Lieutenant Colonel.
Jimmy?
Enterprise Squadron?
I suppose I should tell you nothing, but as it looks as though the war will soon be over, I can tell you that this is the village of Gothos.
What war is this?
The Great War. The one that has lasted for 4 damned years and has killed millions. I never thought that it was possible for so many young people to die for such a worthless cause.
I believe he refers to the first of your world wars.
Could you answer an important question for me, sir? What year is this? Where's Trelane? What else has happened? What year is this? Where's Trelane? What else has happened? Where's Trelane?
Baron Trelane von Gothos has retired to his castle to await orders. He has vowed to kill you if you should ever meet again, Colonel Cock. I am so tired.
Let me see what I did to this.
He's not going to be bothering anyone for a while.
Here's funny things.
Jim, do you really want this guy up in a rock?
I suppose he'll come to it.
You get no response. This seems pointless.
Why do we send
A quaint little pup.
So look at this chick. What's your deal, woman? What do you want? What's going on? Walk over and get what's your deal, baby? Why are you happy?
You know the Baron's orders are that you are to be served in the armory. You are not to enter this establishment.
Everyone knows, Fraulein, that the Baron's orders were never meant to be taken seriously, even by him.
Looks like trouble.
Indeed.
Excuse me, but if the lady wants you out, then you should get out. Would you like to step outside? Hello, soldier. Wouldn't you look good with beer on your face? Excuse me, but if the lady wants you out, then you should get...
I won't have trouble in my place. Get out. I will be bringing beer to the armory later tonight anyway.
I don't know who you are, but we had better not meet again.
Oh, we will, and I will kick your ass. Then and now.
Nice guy.
Okay, let me see if I remember this shit correctly.
My medical tricorder identifies the substance contained in the keg to be a fermented cereal produced by a malting process.
In other words, beer.
Yep.
How come Spock gets to ramble on forever with his explanations without interruptions, and I don't?
Okay. Let's put some stuff in here.
McCoy has drugged the beer.
Now we all get
Well, Miss Gernsback, you seem to run a very...
Thank you, Colonel. Unfortunately, the war does not lend itself to efficiency.
Why are you calling me a colonel? What's going on with the war? You said that the war led to a lack of efficiency. What are you talking about? What do you know about Trelane? Why do these soldiers bother you? Why are you calling... Why do these soldiers bother...
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because the band protects them. I must deliver kegs of beer for them every night. It keeps them from having to leave the armory.
time to eat loudly in the presence of the microphone.
Excuse me, Gretel, could you...
I will try.
Why are you calling me a colonel? What do you know about Trelane? You said that the war led to a lack of... What do you know about Trelane?
I know the band despises you and has vowed to kill you if you should ever meet again. Take my advice. Flee Garthos and never return.
And how does one flee Garthos?
I do not know, else I would have left long ago. The village of Garthos seems to ensnare anyone who comes here. You see, I really work for the French government. I'm a spy.
Oh. So listen very closely, she will say these corner lines.
Excuse me, Gretel.
I will try.
Why are you... What's going on? You said that the war led to a... Spy? Why are you calling me a spy?
I have been here for 2 years. The Western Front is very close, and I send information to France.
Excuse me, Gretel.
I will try.
Why are you You said that the war led to a lack...
The soldiers are little more than animals. They do as they please because a band protects them. I must deliver kegs of beer for them every night. It keeps them from having to leave the armory.
That's why
Excuse me, Gretel.
I will try, Colonel.
Why are you calling me? What's going on?
It has not been going well of late. So we are told that Kaiser Wilhelm will never surrender.
Kaiser
I doubt the war will last more than 2 months.
What is the date?
You have been held prisoner for a long time. It is October 16th, 1918. I'm glad it's coming to an end. I've lost so many friends. I've never felt so alone.
Why are you alone, Fräulein? Why are you calling me a colonel? Alone, Fräulein?
Perhaps someday, when you have defeated your enemy and this war is finally over, you would come and visit me. I would enjoy spending better times with you.
Proposition. Be a little bit more of her doing his lady charming thing.
Perhaps, Fräulein. Excuse me, Brett.
I will try.
Why are you calling me a colonel?
That's the last question.
I know who you are. Lieutenant Colonel Jimmy Kirk, leader of the famed United States Enterprise Squadron that has shot down so many of our pilots, along with Major Spock and Captain Leo McCoy.
Captain McCoy?
How?
Leo?
Excuse me, Brett.
I will...
How's the spy business?
Shh. Please mention that as little as possible.
It's kind of funny. I'll talk to these doofuses.
Rudolph Uland, owner of the shop outside. What seems to be the problem?
Nothing, Mr. Uland.
What do you think about the war, Harold? What can you tell me about Trelane? What do you think about the war, Harold?
Herr Schiller would have us believe that Germany is doomed. But I have more faith in our great soldiers than that. Victory shall be ours. Herr Kirk, what is it?
What can you tell me about
the perfect German? If anyone can turn this war around, it's him.
You're such a sycophant, Rudolph.
Herr Kirk, what is it?
I'm just saying hello, Herr...
I suppose I should be courteous, Herr Kirk, but there's little profit to be made.
I saw how you handled that foolish brute outside. Quite impressive. I am Schiller, superintendent of the local schools. How may I help you?
What do you think of the war?
Horrible business. When it started, I thought it would be good for Germany, but it soon became a mess. I hope it will be over soon. If we can settle this thing without harsh negotiations, we can get back to being a civilized nation once again.
Yeah, after the First World War, Germany will be so broken by it and the terms of their surrender that a nice guy named Hitler will come to power and they'll be doing it all over again. Only this time, it'll be even more deadly.
Herr Kirk, though my position...
What can you tell me about Trelane?
A flamboyant man and the greatest pilot in Germany. If only his soldiers weren't such rabble. Herr Kirk.
Where can I go to earn some money?
One might find a little money doing odd jobs around the village.
Jobs. Like odd job. Or your hat.
Herr Kirk.
What's special about the school?
Well, Captain Hauptmann is addressing our class, trying to make the children into proper Germans. And we have a brand new chalkboard.
as a little hint there. Chalkboard. What's going on with that?
Herr Kirk, though my position...
Thank you, Herr Schiller. I don't think I require your generosity, but the offer is appreciated.
Any time, Colonel. I thought I had more beer than this.
Ah. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I need to go earn some money. Let me go to shop. If I remember correctly, I can get shit from the shop.
Charming place. Less technology, more humanity. I like it.
Heh.
Somewhere in the middle of this European charm is Trelane and the missing ships. Let's find it.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for that broom? I see you're selling food packages. Is that a coil of rope over on the wall? What do you want for those? That really is a beautiful clock. Can you tell me how to make money around here?
Sure, have some money. Oh, I don't have any. I wonder why.
Ah, you're bad.
Hi, can I help you?
What do you want for that broom?
That old thing. I can give it to you now. You can pay me later. I'm sure my boss, Mr. Uland, won't mind.
Oh, Mr. Uland will mind. I'm going to get a beating.
Hi, can...
I see you're selling food packages.
You look hungry. Sure, have it. Pay me later.
Well, I like that I have all this pay me later stuff.
Hi.
Is that a coil of rope over on the wall?
That rope? No one ever buys rope. Go ahead and take it.
Okay. Keep giving me shit for free and I'll do it.
Hi.
What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have already been paid for. Hi. Can I...
What do you want for those? That really is a beautiful clock. What do you want for those? That really is a beautiful clock.
It sure is. I can let you have it. Pay me later. Or maybe not. Mr. Uland wouldn't like me to give away something that expensive on a promise.
Yeah, this boy should be called Pay Me Later. Oh, BJ, sure, pay me later. One more chip and I'm done with the case now. have enough things I can get started on correctly. I need to go here.
I would not get near that dog if I were you, Jim. It's suffering from rabies.
Oh, that's nice. Let me go here. If I remember correctly, we have an old man here I can do chores for.
What is it, Gringold? Ah, visitors. What can I do for you, Colonel?
What can you tell me about the... I noticed that you have only one.
I lost my arm in the last war, January 8, 1871, during the siege of Paris during Bismarck's war with France, shortly before Germany's glorious victory. It still didn't bring my arm back. What can I do for...
What can you tell me? What can you tell me about Trelane? Where can I go to earn some money?
I might be able to give you some money, Colonel, if I could think of something useful that you could do for me. What can I do for...
What can you... What can you tell me about Where can I go to earn some money? What can you tell me about the war? I noticed that you have... What can you tell me about Trelane?
Ah, yes.
I don't care what he has to say about Trelane, but here's something that can earn me money. Ha.
Thank you, Colonel. You Americans are very helpful. It's a pity we're at war with you. But wars always end, and today's enemy often becomes tomorrow's friend. Unfortunately, the reverse is often true.
Yep. Well, stop sweeping the damn floor and get some money. Give him money.
Here, it's not much, but money has its uses.
Thank you. Perhaps you might be able to use a broom around here.
Why, thank you, Colonel. What can I do?
What can you tell me about the war?
We are a nation of warriors, Colonel. Like your America, we were born in war.
What about diplomacy?
I wish we understood it better. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about? I noticed that you... What can you tell me about trouble? What can you tell me about the war?
We are...
What about diplomacy?
Yeah. Wine, okay. Here's something funny. Wait. Spock.
An ordinary house cat, Felis catus, a common human pet. The first records of domesticated cats are from ancient Egypt, where they reduced the rat population in the grain fields, and were also used as hunting animals to retrieve small birds.
Spock, has anyone ever told you that ignorance is bliss?
His name is Glingold, Captain Spock.
A gramophone.
Something about this gramophone. I'm curious.
An early 20th...
Okay. Can I take it?
Captain, we have no reason to remove it.
Several objects of sentimental value line the mantelpiece.
Captain, why must we start abusing an old man's property?
Okay, never mind. I don't think there's anything Okay, let me go back now that I got some money. To make more money.
I didn't know your good luck was only temporary. Mr. Full House is complaining. If his hands were any more indecent, he would be arrested.
With the Baron's soldiers, he might be arrested even if his hands were decent. I can't complete a strike to save my life. Or your fortune.
Well, gentlemen,
There's an open seat, Colonel. Just place your stake on.
Let's not throw money around.
I'm not trying to throw money around. Well, first let me talk to them, see what they have to say.
Hello, I am Richardson.
Doesn't it worry you?
The Baron has given...
Blah, blah, blah. I don't actually...
Welcome. I am Kurt Nielsen, owner of the...
Yeah.
And Werner Gellert, the shoemaker.
Excuse us.
Alright, let's throw our stake in the table and see what we get.
Welcome to the game, Colonel.
3 hours later.
3 hours later?
My God! Where did you learn to play poker, Colonel?
Starfleet Academy.
Welcome, friends.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about the war?
My son is in the army. Welcome, friend.
What can you tell me about the war? What can you tell me about the war?
My son is in the army. I fear for him constantly. I've tried to convince...
I am busy.
Herr Kirk!
Alright, so I got more money now, so I can buy shit. Which will be useful later on. Okay, if I actually be useful now, let me go buy that damn thing. So I can just have things that it should be. First, let's scan the sucker, because I know it's important.
The power contained within one of the clocks is off the scale, Captain. It matches with the sensor readings I took of Trelane's triplane on the Enterprise.
I remember Trelane had like these little hubcaps that had power, like the mirror or whatever. That's where he got his power from.
Theories, Mr. Spock.
Captain, the last time we encountered Trelane, he used various items, in particular, a machine hidden behind a mirror as a source for his power. This clock is another one of Trelane's power objects.
Okay.
And if we could find and destroy enough of Trelane's power,
the village of Gothos would come apart, and we might find out what happened to the Enterprise.
Mr. Spock, continue scanning for power sources.
Okay, so I need this clock.
Hi, can I hit?
What do you want for those shoes? That really is a beautiful clock.
You can afford it. Take it.
Yeah, money, baby.
Hi, can...
What do you want for those shoes?
I'm sorry, but those shoes have...
Okay. Shoes of one, whatever. I don't get the shoes yet, I guess. I'll figure it out. Okay, now... let's use this food package.
The food package may have more appropriate uses at a later time.
Really? Why can't I food package it now?
Jim, my med kit is supposed to...
Okay, so... I have an idea. Poison food.
Not necessary, Jim, unless Mr. Ellis wants something for his blood pressure.
What blood pressure?
The logical thing to do is to have Dr. McCoy...
I'll have to get near it. Spock, does the Vulcan nerve pinch work on a Doberman?
That's why I'm thinking use the goddamn meat. There we go. Now you let me do it.
The dog is now hungrily eating its meal.
Okay, and now while it's doing that, my boy can use his med kit to heal the evil rabid doggy. So he won't be mean anymore.
Another satisfied patient.
Poor mean doggy. Nope, and everybody's passed out. Let's make sure to use this rope on Mr. Dope guy here. Use that. Passed out. Maybe I can reinforce the.
Jim, it doesn't make sense for. I have a bad feeling about this.
You'll never get me to talk.
I would prefer that you didn't. You're nothing but a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. Where's Trelane? Where's my... I would prefer that you didn't. You're nothing but a figment of Trelane's childish imagination. Where's Trelane? Where's my crew?
I will tell you... You'll never get...
I would prefer... You're nothing but a figment of... Where's Trelane? Where's my crew? You're nothing but a...
I will tell you nothing. You'll never get me to...
I would prefer that you didn't.
I will tell you nothing.
Okay, that's kind of useless.
You have taken one of their rifles.
We need to learn the combination.
Jim, I hope you're not expecting me. Jim, I hope you're not expecting me to carry.
The commander's desk. The commander's desk. Papers on the commander.
There does not appear to be anything relevant.
Okay, what about in here?
I do not see anything useful in the case, Captain.
We have access to more efficient... We have access to more efficient...
Oh, please, you whiny old.
We have records of that book aboard the Enter.
Okay, whatever. I got it done.
And remember, democracy is weak. It relies on the votes of...
That's not what they told us at the Academy.
Boys and girls, let me introduce...
I see no reason to defend anything, Captain. These children are, in spite of your efforts to indoctrinate them, quite capable of growing up to become I am not interested in a debate, Hoffman. If your system is so superior to America's, how come you're losing the war? Why don't we put it up to a vote? You have a choice between a system that gives you leaders who will... I see no reason to defend anything, Captain. Why don't we put it up to a vote? You have a choice between a system that gives you leaders who will oppress you for life, or a system which, imperfect though it may be, allows you to influence your leaders and gives you a chance to bring them to account. All in favor of Hauptmann's system, say aye.
Aye!
One.
All in favor of my system, say aye.
Aye!
It appears that they don't want what you offer them, Hauptmann.
I will not tolerate such insults. The Baron will make you all pay.
Jim, wasn't that a violation of the Prime Directive?
No.
Dr. McCoy, this is clearly an imaginary culture with no real existence.
Yep.
The Prime Directive cannot be reasonably extrapolated to affect such a culture.
Yep.
Herr Kirk, can I...
Yes, I'd like to ask you, what do you think about the war? What can you tell me about these children or something, aren't they? I didn't realize they let mad dogs teach children. What do you think about them? I didn't realize they let mad dogs... These children or something.
They are a little,
Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break now. I've been playing this for long enough.
Save new game.
I'll come back later.